Garp and other sword member decide to rescue Coby, who was abducted by the Blackbeard Pirates in Hachinosu Island. Tashigi said, "Preparations complete." "Everyone hang on tight," Helmeppo replied. And we saw the battleship takes off and fly. Coby and pirates who are in state of shock saw the battleship flying. "I don't believe what I'm seeing. Is that a Navy battleship flying up there? Wait, is someone standing on it?" "This is no time to questions, let's book it," the pirate said. "Crap! There's too many of us packed in here. We're trapped?" Those pirates were trapped at the center of the plaza. Then someone said, "Isn't that?" "That's impossible. Isn't he retired?" "You're kidding. It's the legendary hero. It's Vice Admiral Garp." And the Blackbeard Pirates were shocked to see Garp. "Run for it! It's no use. There's no way out of the center now." Then suddenly Garp jumped and he said, "Listen up, you pirate turds. You should have thought twice before you kidnapped Coby. He's the future of the Marines." Coby was shocked. "Vice Admiral Garp, but why? Why would you go this far for me?" Then Garp continues, "Not to mention, has also my irreplaceable protege." Then we saw Garp's fist coated in hockey, probably a conqueror's hockey, and unleashed his attack mid-air. Galaxy Fist, causing a huge damage, destroying the buildings and massive explosion. "It's gonna crush us!" those pirates screamed, and Prince Groose uses his devil fruit power and produces massive of clay that serve as cushion the fall of Garp's battleship onto the land. The pirates are screaming upon seeing Garp. "Garp! That bastard! I'll never forgive you, you old fossil!" And we saw numbers of pirates lying on the ground, and the Marines shouted, "Listen up, you snot-nosed pirates! If you so much as blink, you'll end up in a world of pain." Garp seems unimpressed and unsatisfied on the amount of damage he caused. "I've really lost my touch," he said. The pirates were shocked upon hearing this. "You've got to be kidding. That wasn't enough destruction for you, old man?" And we saw Coby and Hibari running toward them. Helmeppo was crying and said, "Damn you, Coby! I'm so glad you weren't murdered." We saw Rear Admiral Prince Groose and Rear Admiral Kujaku are talking. "Garp-san sure is a naughty boy running wild like that," Kujaku said. "I can't believe he just called Coby the future of the Marines." "I can't let him get ahead," Prince Groose replied. "Say whatever you want behind their backs, but you can't deny their bond is wholesome and cute," Kujaku continues. Coby also was shocked to saw Tashigi, who is not a member of SWORD, came to his rescue. "Vice Admiral Coby-senpai ain't safe yet. If he keeps running with that shackle on, he'll wind up dead," Hibari said. "Who is running together with Coby?" Then suddenly Garp's face changed and noticed something, and all of a sudden Hibari's body was frozen. "Hibari-san!" Coby screamed, and Aokiji appears on the battlefield. "Kuzan-san, what are you doing? Please hurry and unfreeze Hibari-san," Coby pleads. Then the pirates were happy to see Kuzan. "Yeah, it's Aokiji. Let's hear it for Captain Kuzan. Show them, Kuzan-chan." "It would be a bad look if Coby escapes, while Teach is away," Kuzan said. Then Garp yelled, "Hey, Kuzan, you'd better unfreeze Hibari. Let us take Coby, and get your ass back in uniform." But Kuzan turned down Garp's order. "You're as direct as ever, Garp-san. I've always loved that about you, and that's why I'm not going to do any of those things. I've decided to live life on my own terms." Then we saw that officially Kuzan was named as the 10th captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. Then the battle begins. Kuzan throw an attack to Garp, the ice ball, where Garp was frozen inside of the ice. Then he said, "Your #1 protege versus your new favorite. Can you kill one to save the other?" And Garp replied, "You can't stop me like that, you dumb ass. I thought I taught you to live in the now." Then Garp breaks the ice ball and escaped then. Without any hesitation, Garp grabs Aokiji by the face and said, "Listen up, Kuzan. Only weaklings lose their way." He then uses his attack, Blue, Hole. He then slammed Kuzan on the ground so hard that causes a huge hole on the ground. Suddenly we saw San Juan Wolf was sent flying by Garp into the sea. "Garp is scary," one of the pirates said. "We gotta pull him up quick. He'll drown. But how?" One of the pirates said on how they are going to pull San Juan Wolf with his huge and enormous body. Then Vasco Shot attacks Garp with his heavy drinker hearthfire. Then Garp grabs some of the injured pirates and make them as a shield. We saw the pirates are running wild. "You bastard! Are you trying to destroy the pirate island?" The pirates were screaming. He's totally outnumbered, and he isn't even flinching. What a terrifying geezer. Then we saw that some of the Marines, along with rescued slaves, were already on board on Garp's ship, and they are already preparing to sail. Come in, Vice Admiral Garp. We're setting sail. You can pull out when you're ready, Rear Admiral Kujaku said. Garp, Coby, Gruss, and Helmeppo are still on the island, and they are about to leave already. But Aokiji appears again. Like I said, I just can't let you leave. Garp-san, he said. I should have gone with the others. We're doomed, Helmeppo said. Hey, Garp-san, am I also the future of the Marines? Gruss said to Garp, but looks like Garp didn't hear him. We can't underestimate the Titanic Captains, Coby said. You still want to go? Kuzan? Garp said. Then Garp orders the three of them to get head straight to the coast and meet with others. While going to the coast, Coby heard a girl asking for help, so he decided to turn around and help the girl. But the girl is also a pirate, and it was only a trap. Coby, you idiot! It's a trap! Gruss shouted. Coby was caught off guard, and Garp felt something is coming to Coby. While saving Coby, we saw Garp was stabbed and pierced by a sword by an invincible guy. Blood comes out in Garp's mouth and looks injured. Coby was so shocked. Then Garp grabbed the invincible guy and slams him to the ground. Then we saw that the invincible guy is one of the Titanic Captain Shiryu. Shiryu ate the clear fruit which he took from Absalom. This devil fruit grants him invincibility. Shiryu was seen smiling while being slammed by Garp. The pirates were rejoicing upon seeing it and said, It's Shiryu-san. He stabbed Iron Garp. He's been weakened. Helmeppo and Gruss were shocked too. Then Coby said, It's my fault. You were protecting me. Then Garp replies, Don't flatter yourself, Coby. I was in his sight the whole time. Now the pirates are starting to run towards Garp. Garp is vulnerable. We might be able to take him out now. Killing him is an instant ticket to wealth and glory. Get him. The pirates are about to attack Garp. We saw that the bounty put by the Cross Guild to Garp is 3 crown bounty, the same as an admiral. It means that Garp's bounty is around 3 billion berries. Then Kuzan rushes to Garp. Out of the way, small fry. You guys wouldn't stand a chance, even if we bound both his arms and legs, he said. Kuzan prepares to attack Garp and prepare his attack ice glove. Then a flashback came. During their younger years, Kuzan asked Garp to be his disciple, but Garp refused. I like my freedom, thanks. Go and learn from one of the Navy's instructors. Get lost. But Kuzan still insists, and he said that he already learned from them. Then at the end, Garp still accepted Kuzan, and they started training. They started punching the battleship armored hulls. Remember, no hockey, Garp said. They trained and trained every day, until they became closer to each other. Garp is even venting his frustrations about his son becoming a revolutionary army and his grandson becoming a pirate. This chapter debunks the old theory that Dragon was not Garp's son. Then back to the current time. Kuzan said, You have a habit of raising enemies. Then Garp respond, We're through, my boneheaded pupil. Then Garp and Kuzan punches each other in the face, causing a huge explosion. Both of them were thrown. Then Pizarro started, He's moved. Nya-ha-ha-ha. You bastards are not getting away. This is Hachinosu. You shouldn't have poked the pirate hive if you didn't want to get swarmed. You think your friends are safe just because they set sail? Don't underestimate my island fruit, Pizarro said. Then we shift to the marine ship. Hibari already returned to normal and started looking for Coby. Kujaku said that they'll be right behind us. Then the Marines show something unexpectedly. What the heck is that? We saw Avalo Pizarro took over the island with his devil fruit and said, All you see in the newspaper is Blackbeard this and Blackbeard that. It's high time we got a crack at the spotlight. Tomorrow's headlines are gonna read, Vice Admiral Garp and his squad of rising stars failed to rescue the hero Captain Coby. Avalo Pizarro, 4th captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, used his awesome new power to crush their foolish plan. Then we saw a gigantic hand from Avalo Pizarro power trying to reach the Marines' ship. We saw Coby was begging not to attack the ship, since there are some innocent civilians are on board. Then we saw Garp lying on the ground. In his weak voice, he said, Coby, don't lose your head. Justice will prevail. Then we saw Garp's face looks very exhausted, and his eyes shows that he is badly injured and his body is weakened already. Everyone on Garp's battleship is panicking. They shoot at the giant hand but cannot stop it. The giant hand was about to reach the battleship. Tashigi said, "Prepare to abandon the ship. Hurry! Get everyone above deck." We must protect the civilians. And meanwhile, on the pirate island, Garp orders the three to move and save the others from the giant hand, and he will give some opening. Garp said, "Captain Coby, you're gonna go for that island monster's hand, and you're gonna smash it to bits." But Coby was shocked, and he even said that that's way too big for him to destroy. Rear Admiral Gruss, your job is to protect the ship from any falling debris of the resulting destruction. Lieutenant Commander Helmeppo, you make sure that no one gets in the way of those two. All of the pirates were laughing when the three of them move. Who cares? They're helpless without Garp. They may call him a hero, but he's basically nothing, a glorified raw cadet. Let's pluck them like scrap seaweed. Gruss asks Coby why Garp entrusted him with destroying the giant hand. He wonders if Coby has a bomb or something like that to destroy it. Coby replies he hasn't any weapon, but he will try to do something. Pirates shoot at them. Helmeppo blocks a bullet with his sword and gets caught up in an explosion. "Helmeppo-san!" Coby shouted. But Gruss said not to look back. Garp stands up and faces Kuzan. "Garp-san, where exactly do you think you're going with a wound like that?" Kuzan said. Then Garp responds, "This is just a scratch." Then Garp charges towards Kuzan. He punches him to the ground, moving so fast that Kuzan and the pirates were surprised. Then Garp jumps on roofs toward the skull where Pizarro is and attacks it. "Garp's coming here," with his shocking voice. Then Garp punches the skull with his attack, "Galaxy Divide." Garp uses a massive attack that splits the skull in two, making Pizarro's real body heavily injured with blood coming out of his head. Gruss and Coby follow Garp. "This is it! He's made a move. What are you gonna do, Coby?" Gruss said. Then Coby shouted, "Live up his expectations." Coby then jumps into the air facing Pizarro's giant hand. Pizarro is in pain, but he can still move. So he swings his hand down to crush Garp's battleship in revenge. Then another flashback starts, back to the time when Coby and Helmeppo first joined the Marines. We see Garp and Helmeppo talking in the training field that we saw in the cover story. Garp noticed that Coby manages to improve very fast, but he has an abnormal amount of injuries on his hands and shoulders. Helmeppo says Coby doesn't want him to tell anyone, but the fact is that Coby knows he has less fighting skills than a normal person. So to make up for it, he needs to train between 100, 200 times harder than other people. Helmeppo says too that Coby has been training in secret every night by punching Garp's battleship bag. Garp was shocked to hear it, that even after his special training regime, he's sneaking off to work out more. And he never misses a day. He spends the whole night hitting one of the battleship bags, until his fists peel and bleed. Cut to present, Garp is smiling while he remembers that training. All pirates are laughing at Coby, saying there's no way he can stop the giant hand. Pirates say the hero title must have gotten into his head. Coby is about to attack the giant hand, and Pizarro laughed, "Nwai, ha ha ha. Compared to my paw, you may as well be an ant." Everyone is already panicking, Hibari, Kujaku, and Gruss. Then Coby unleashed his attack. "If I can't do this, everyone will die because of me. Honesty impact." Coby punches and destroys the entire giant arm in an epic double spread. We can see black lightning from the impact. We see that Pizarro is screaming in pain as his real arm is breaking. Everyone was shocked seeing that devastating attack from Coby. Tashigi and Hibari was amazed and in shock. "Captain Coby? Amazing!" The Marines screamed. We seen Garp was laughing and Helmeppo crying in disbelief. Then Gruss said, "You've been hiding your true strength all this time?" Then Gruss uses his devil fruit power, Clay Web, to catch all the falling debris. As Coby falls, Helmeppo jumped to catch him. "Coby, you did it! That was seriously amazing," Helmeppo said. "That arm was as big as a mountain, and you blew it to smithereens," he added. Coby and Helmeppo safely landed on the ship, including Gruss. Everyone was celebrating. Then a call from Garp, from Denden Mushi. "This is Garp. The mission to rescue Coby was a success. All troops withdraw from Hachinosu Island immediately." Everyone was shocked upon hearing this. "I'll figure something out. In situations like this, The safety of you kids is always the top priority. You finally get it right? Our success will prove to be serious blow to pirates everywhere. So keep moving forward, Garp added. Coby cries and tells the ship to head back, but Groose stops him. He's in tears, too. Garp continues. Garp, all of you are the future of the Marines. In the last double spread, Garp is lying on the ground with an ice blade stabbed on his chest. He's surrounded by all Blackbeard pirates and Kuzan. Garp is still laughing as ice is spreading from his wound. We see Kuzan's face, but his eyes are hidden, but looks like he's crying or sad at that moment. Narrator. In the next day's newspaper, the news that are reported to the world are: the legendary hero, Vice Admiral Garp, would be declared missing in action on the pirate island after the successful rescue of the young hero, Captain Coby. What would be the future of Garp?